Peace, love, and blessings. It's Lyric. I'm back with another reading. It is very late. We're going to try to wrap this one up short. Note that all, if not most, of my general readings are timeless. So a lot of them are not on my YouTube, but they will be, of course, with new ones. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Well, I know you haven't already because I don't have any traction over there. So, yeah, please join me on YouTube. Oh, you heard that. So, that was confirmation that some of you want to, just haven't gotten to it, right? I don't know. So, why is this here? So, I don't know. I got strong messages. I didn't want to come on today. Amazing connecting, yeah. So I this flew out. Yeah, I got a message. If you don't know, if you're unfamiliar, I am a psychic medium since birth. The cards came at around 19. I didn't touch them for like many years after, which is probably 2 years now, around there. So, I don't like to come on here and do, well, okay, when I am in person with people, only with permission, or like God just really needs me to see something like that, I suppose. Who knows how this all, completely works. I do face readings. So if you don't know what that is, maybe you look it up. I'm going to do a video describing different things you probably are interested in finding out about this world, So, yeah, I face read, and I you know what? I really, throughout the like 2 years I made my gifts public. I researched, I didn't even know it was called face reading and channeling. But anyhow, tonight it was like I don't know the term. I don't know if it was channeling, I don't know, just downloads, if you will, I don't know. Basically to speak to you without the cards first. Just like, I guess, pinpoint some things that's going on in the world. Like, it's a dark time for a lot of people. Not myself. If you see my little stories, I've had a fulfilling week. Not going to go on about myself, but I did have a fulfilling week. Even though it was intense. At some points, I am working on myself. You see my hair look crazy as hell. And hold on, I want to talk about myself for a second. You see the color all the time doing this. Normally, the age where hair stops growing like that so swift, it's about 21. And I find that since I've been using my product, consecutively, like just only, like mostly and only my the pure butters, which is many years now, my hair doesn't stay. One life is always growing. So if you are interested, in need to grow your hair at whatever age, hit me up. I will, because I'm mentioning it during this, just mention this, and I will give you the hookup, a good, hookup, whatever. Also, if you are in the New York City area and work with cosmetology at all, like you're on a salon, you work in a salon, you're a hair barber, braider, anything, even nail salons, I will give you a free jar of your choice of hair. It's either hair, everything's vegan, hair product, face moisture, let's start that again. Hair butter, face moisturizer, body butter. So you will get one large and the rest in samples, of each thing. There's also foot, I have foot care as well. So a few things. So we don't want to make this about that. Just note that, tell a friend, tell another. So, all right, let me just go ahead. I was picking up on just like some sadness, some gloom. I know I tend to channel, or I don't know how to say this without a hater like saying something. Just basically, there's some important people going through some serious things, and I just want to say to the loved ones who might come across this video that no matter the situation, remember, because you are in tune with God, remember God makes no mistakes, and as much as things may hurt and just don't make sense, it will eventually. And everything's going to be all right eventually. And also, so I got that, right, everything will make sense eventually. Let go of your frustrations. For some of you, it'll be productivity. For a good bunch of you, it's going to be relaxation. And some of you don't know how to do that. It's a must right now. For you to just set some time to just chill, just relax. Yeah, so that was the message I received. That was partial. No, that was the message I received. I believe I got all of that out. Now for tonight's general reading, I'm getting angels and ancestors, so this might get real deep. Let's see what's going on. Some of you, I got connect with family. Not the family you got to question. Family that true and through, mean you well. And that you feel a good, vibe with. So some of you resonated with that crow post I made. Like I said, the traditional thing would be people see it and tie it together with death. Death also means rebirth. Remember that. And, to many that received it, I think then it was just really actually just the good things about the bird, the messages, and guidance on the next path, and telling you to stay in touch with your intuition and things like that. Take this message and all messages how it resonates and ignore the rest. Don't try to make it fit if it ain't seamless or whatever. Move on. Shield maiden, make plans and focus. Be brave and honest. Alright, so yeah, this is getting kind of deep. I feel like for some, that my prior message where I was just connecting without the cards, or however it's labeled, this might resonate for you. Wow. Okay, God himself. Well, we're not going to say it. There's Jesus Christ himself. So, everybody has their own interpretation of God, respectively. But, interesting. You can tie that. In this reading, you can say God himself because of what I'm speaking of. And only a selected few of you will catch on to what I'm putting down, the way I'm putting it down. Others will, everybody's going to pick it up how it resonates in their world. And either way, it's going to be true. So after the shield maiden, I got the knight, be brave and honest. And because this is some responsibility that you guys feel you have to do. And you're like, why me? Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be in no mess. And then you got a great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So, my advice would be, spiritually speaking, Lyric knows nothing. So, spiritually speaking, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Means, you've been building with God throughout this tough time. And you're getting messages. And I mentioned the bird, which was the crow. And now here goes the dove going free. And this is tying in so... Wow. Contact me for your personal reading if necessary. With no hesitation, understand that it will be confidential, 1,000%. Know that. So I'm going to stop there. Oracle, wait for the important information. Wait for important information. It's all tying in. I don't want to sound weirder than I possibly do. So I'm holding back a whole lot. So if you feel like this resonates with you and you're like, you feel like connecting, connect with me. At this point, I won't even charge you. It's that serious. Now, if I feel like it's, because I'll just say that I have the right to be selective. I've been trolled a lot throughout the years. Y'all steady at it again, and you see I ignore you, and so you're going to continue to be ignored. Then there's some that might pick up on this reading and want more. I will charge you if you're not, okay. I will have to, obviously, this, this will fall different ways for different people. There's a group of people, and I'm saying it's a group, it's under a handful that are really going through something where it's a death situation, near-death situation, and they may need a word. So for those of you who are picking it up, how I'm seeing, I will even, do this for free. Just have faith, have strength, know what you know. And as she said, Oracle, wait for important information before you move. God is on your side, period. Your ancestors are on your side. Long as you focus and you plan, you will be safe throughout this whole situation. Be brave and be honest is the night. So that's you. And you could just be honest with yourself. You don't have to do anything else unless you're really being called to do that, which I did kind of see. I'm going to try to get out of this and move forward. And then, anyone else, however you're picking it up. Just let your guys connect the dots and tell you what's what. Okay, so this for my other people getting the message that it's not as dire as the first group. So stay rooted and grounded and hold your space. So for the next group, it might be someone trying to push you out of your position. You don't want to come across, you're fighting a heavy battle. It's with people that's a little bit over your, not necessarily over your pay grade, but they have more connection and pull than you do. So, choose your path. And there's 3 ways you can handle the situation. You can go ahead, head on like lion, and do like David and Goliath. Be David and face Goliath. I'm getting you could be remembered as, the person who just took the high road and won continuously, because you're going to focus on the plans that you made. You're going to hold your space. You're going to be brave and honest if somebody confronts you about whatever situation this is. But you're not going to dwell on it. You're not going to fight about it. You're just going to not eat it like a sucker, but eat it like a winner. And understand that you're above nonsense, number one. What was the word? That you're above nonsense, number one. You're too tied up with other things to sit there and lose your spot even a little bit for something that's out of, kind of out of your control. And then eventually your legacy is going to be like fantastic. Yes. So I got the number 8. I got 8 points in the star. I see the vision. You have like you have your intuition is good. So the person who just sits there and be like, you know what, I want to take the other road. I see you actually I'm getting live by my means. I'm gonna how do you say? I don't even know how to say it. It's crazy. Basically, just remove a lot of extra things from your life. Become a minimalist, and even move somewhere else. Literally or figuratively, or both, and just go on. Then I got she's like the wind. So this could be to a woman or male or whatever gender with the energies, however it is. And then I've got the third way to handle the situation, which I personally don't agree with. But I'm seeing either way, it's whatever's meant is meant, but I'm seeing you a little bit petty and dominating like an eagle, going around connecting with people that, they get connecting first. Connecting with people that you do know. Sometimes people don't know who you know, and, because you're in probably a lesser bracket than them or environment, whatever the situation, they feel like they could do whatever to you, not knowing who you can, contact that is willing and able to help your situation. So I see that here. And so that's another possible way to skim the cat, if you will. I don't know. So this is an interesting read. Okay. And then I got I'm looking, it says shed your old skin. So take that message as you should. I'm gonna try to move on and receive a weekly message, a general weekly message, because that was like a bit powerful and deep. And I don't want to go in on it unless I really truly have to. I'm going to shut this down. This, under my paper, this is a whole free reading. And this, what I just saw is a 10. It's a lot. I'll possibly write about one day. That and I'm old and gray. Unless, of course, someone contacts me and it becomes personal. So, I keep getting oracle cards. Why is this? Flower. I'm being called to the oracle cards tonight, which do take longer. I should be on my second dream, or at least first. They're trying to fly out. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So we closed that reading up. And it's still talking about what's answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You can't make it up. So my readings confirm each other. My cards always like it's confirmation after the next. Your guidance is divinely guided. So I told you with the Jesus card that you good. Jesus Christ got your back. You can't. All right, one more card. Ooh. It say no. Wait, postpone, pause, and say no. So there are some people you have to avoid at this time. I completely get that. And this was the only one. But, alright. So wait, postpone, pause, and say no. There are some people you have to avoid at this time. There's a lot of tricksters in your energy, playing in your energy, trying to see what you know, what you trying to do, what you have found, or what are you in. For some of you, they know you know, but they don't want you to, so they trying to figure out what are you going to do with that information. Lay low, stay close to good people, good vibes. Speak to trusted individuals. And keep your money right. Keep your money right. Save, save, save for them rainy days. I was about to say for the war, but we're not going to speak up negativity. You might just need a vacation after the storm that you will be finding. That's right. Continually change your energy if you feel low vibe or upset by this whole situation. Just continuously clean and cleanse your energy. I recommend a great workout. Okay, I keep getting doubt. Okay. So, okay, I got doubt 3 times. How that connected with the last reading. Right. Okay, I got the ascension again twice. So, I told you to know what you know. The doubt, that's it. You know, we have to face, sometimes, all the time, we have to go through in order to get through. So, know what you know what the problem is, know what your focus should be on. If you don't know, get the answer. Go ahead next to the ocean. If you can, get you some ocean water. I got me some. For clarity, some of us be under spiritual attack as well. So it's good to keep some ocean water. So I'll go deeper on my understanding of that as well, sooner than later. I don't know if quartz isn't as significant to you, but work with quartz. I think I'm getting off topic. Ascension, no. Okay, so I got the doubt card 3 times. I thought it wasn't fitting, so I asked for, mentally I asked for a confirmation, and then I remembered I told you to know what you know, and I got Ascension card, growth, change. So after this horrible, sad, uncomfortable, whatever type situation, unwanted situation, of course there's going to be growth. Of course there's going to be changes. And sometimes they're not desirable changes in the beginning. But through that, with April showers come May flowers. So the smell, I have my candles, my protection candles and things up myself. Okay, so I'll speak a little of myself and maybe it resonates with you. I was supposed to be on rest mode. It's kind of hard for me to do that because, when you have some goals set, it's like, what do you mean rest? Not now. Um, and it causes setbacks when you don't do that. And oh, this lavender is just amazing. And I'm not tooting my horn. I'm just feeling like I didn't smell it before then. Right now I smell it like I have flowers in front of me, and it's just this beautiful lavender smell. So quartz, lavender, things that feel good. Be around things that feel good. Heart right now. Steady right now. Pamper yourself right now. Love yourself right now. Have understanding with yourself right now. Summer vibes. Still be excited for the summer vibes, and all the fun that it comes with. You're going to do trauma work. Solid trauma work I got. But, and eventually in the, I don't even like to say in the end right now with a reading like this, seemingly dark. Yeah, great things will come of it. If you're a male, this is random or possibly not, but if you're a male, I'm seeing either a very fair-skinned woman or a white woman that is just a very kind, smart. She's leading you out of this dark time. Coming in, you can trust her, and it might develop into some love. Yeah, I'm getting the 5. So someone told me to count something I never did before. It's the 5 entryways on this candle, and it has 5 points. I mean, I can continue counting around, but that's what I got. 5 is change. So I'm going to give you a number as well after I leave. Leave the reading. She's pink. So when I wrote this card and I got the message to write down on these cards, I'm like, she's pink. I'm like, okay. I look up the color pink again. I know what's all the colors, but we cut for the, you got to do your extra research for things like this. So I look it up and I'm like, okay, yeah. So it's just happy vibes, and everything I just said about Homegirl is confirmed with the she's pink. She's a good person. She's just bubbly like that. Don't let her rub you wrong, because you're not used to, the situation. And let me confirm, for some, she may not be Caucasian, but she's definitely very fair skinned or light vibes. I've done this before where I said fair skin and the person is literally really like dark skin, but their pure vibes is what I was picking up with the light period. So could be any complexion basically. Okay. And the no, I just got, after this tower, you need to shut it down. Shut the people, the noise, shut it down and connect. So I'm getting my mama, Miss Moon, strong. Before I started the reading, I had to go get this. I found it at the beach. Now look how this is turning. So the ocean water is very much connected to moon energy, which is a female. And I could sound weird, but if you look it up, the moon is female energy. I didn't learn that. It was confirmed to me that I just knew it And a lot of these things, most of these things, I just was born knowing, and then through my studies and research, I learned that, it is, I'm right. So, as funny and weird as it sounds, Moon is a female. So I call Moon, Miss Moon, my other mom, and not my main mom. Now it gets weird, right? So, anyway, I'm getting strong Moon energy. So let's see what these cards is going to unfold. Don't let pride get in your way. Full Moon in Leo. So don't let pride get in your way. It's your season. It was your season. You was expecting something else than what's going on now. But, wait, postpone, pause, say no. Say no to your ego. Say no to everything you thought you knew. Because it's a different day. And you got to proceed as Spirit is guiding you. I can't make it up. But, I'm very empathic. And if you're like, why is she just... I'm just feeling the energy. So, a time for healing. It's a time for healing, Balsamic Moon. I want to say it's protection. Okay, so I'll say intuitively what I'm picking up with the Balsamic Moon is protection. If you need some protection spiritually, more than any other way you might think you need. You need it spiritually. It is a time for healing. I already said, stay with your loved ones and people that you know and trust. For sure, without a doubt, with no questions. Why do I always pick you up instead of... Oh, I'm looking for this card. Oh, God. I hope I didn't show no damn number. I'll change it in the morning anyway. I'm not doing this reading over. This is too deep and to the point and clear. Y'all saw how I closed the beginning, but the whole reading is connected. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will show you this. Should I? That's my info. I will for the name. So let's say, no, I won't. But the name of the card is also mentioned. And this is so crazy to me. And then the fact that I wrote this down out of all these cards. All right. So it's telling you to pay attention. You are committed to your destiny. And it's going to happen. Whatever it is you want, you've been working on, you've been working towards, it's going to happen. Have no doubt about it. It's, setbacks, we all know by now, we should all know by now, setbacks are just a better stage for your comeback. As uncomfortable as that might seem to receive at this time, it is, that's what it is. Rest, invite healing, calm, and completion. So you're going to do whatever you can do on autopilot just to finish the project or projects going on. Maybe I'm right. Hello. You're going to do, whatever you have to do. My handwriting is that of a doctor's. So that's not a brag. My handwriting is rough. Alright, so, pay attention to earthly events and during the time of, it doesn't say this, but I'm mixing it with my interpretation, with my intuitive interpretation, not mine at all, intuitively under this state. So basically pay attention to what's going on, hyper focused. In order to do that, the best way to do that without losing your shit, without losing your cool, or whatever, would be to be really relaxed, hot tubs more often, if possible, more ocean, more water, more faith. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So without looking it up, I'm just going to say justice is on your side. But you got to believe it. You got to receive it. You might, at this point, can't really connect with me right now. Because it hurts so bad, and it's really a tough time. It's aggravating. It's a lot of things. Yep, meditate and contemplate. And before that, I got prosperity. It's all coming together, basically. Why did I do that? I changed the card. If possible, meditate and be more strategic and less angered. Less angered and more strategic. You ever seen the little people beat up big ass people? Well, it's because you got to box. You got to, when the boxers go in the ring, they don't fight angry. They fight strategically with the mental, emotions. So basically, your emotions, be in control of your emotions as much as possible at this time. And the best way to do that when you're experiencing something with like heavy pain or heavy reason to be upset or whatever the case, is to just shut down to yourself, not in a depressive mode, because that would be misusing your emotions as well, overly feeding negative emotions will have you do that and then fall into depression. So we don't want to do that. That's why I asked you to come together with people that you know and trust that can help you, guide you, love on you, and protect you at this time. If that's not offered to you, I feel you, but you gotta find a way, and the best way is always God. Is always inward, Make it make sense on your own time, and it will. And it's at the end, not the end, but after the aftermath of all of this is that You're going to be in an even better position than you're in already. So I'm going to close this reading out. Oh, guys, is there anything else? I'm getting close. Put these cards away. I was supposed to do that anyway. Yeah, I got to get me a space to do readings because sometimes when they're dark, it's just more extra work to clean out. I mean, I guess wherever I'm at anyway. I don't know. Let's see what's what. But I would definitely give you more. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all better subscribe to me. Tell a friend, tell another. Support people that's basically, I'm asking for support so I could deliver better. I could deliver more. I don't want. What I'm saying is, I don't want to open too many cans of. Too much. Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to tie that into this reading. This was just fine a minute ago. So I'm gonna take it as there's also some spiritual warfare going on. Or for some of you there is. And they're really trying you. So I supply candle work that will help you throughout all of it. If you're interested. Like I do the candle work and I also, you can just buy them from me and you do them if you like. But there's also some spiritual stuff going on here. And that ain't nothing but a thing, because ain't nobody on earth stronger than God or God's people. Imagine that. Unless you slip, Once, if you, again, with boxing, if you're in the ring and you fall, that next person, a street fight, whatever it is, you fall down, you got a misadvantage. You can still win. But you still also got a misadvantage. So you're at a misadvantage. So who wants that? Stay focused. Don't let depression creep up. If it did already, get up out of it. Get you some power baths at ellisupclothes.com. And or get up in the ocean or get some ocean water. Think positively and ask to be freed of any negativity and released from any demon watch or whatever the F is going on. And further do some, the thing is, like I mentioned before, some people will double down on the work, sometimes even for years. So, with that understanding, then, you have to fight back, You can ignore certain things until you can't ignore it anymore. Or you shouldn't ignore it anymore. Whatever the case, you're still going to keep going. But who wants to live like just being spiritually bullied every day, day in, day out? At some point, you got to release a message like, nah, right, it stops here, not today, something. Of course, they might jump up again in a few months, another year, and do it again, try it again. But, yeah, no, it's at the end of the day, it's only helping you, because with this restoration that you're about to receive, if you take the word in, and also intuitively, I believe you are getting that message anyway. You're gonna be revived and deal with things a lot smoother, you know. Build bridges. So this is the closeout. I'm gonna close the reading. Build bridges. That's a whole nother. We're not gonna be here. I was reading so long. So build bridges. Allow good people in. I mentioned the woman. Allow that person in. Allow good people in. Build positive bridges at this time. They are necessary. If you're the kind of person that, you're a loner like me, oh, I don't need nobody. It's not what you need. If sometimes, not sometimes, all the times, positive help is great. So if it's trying to come to you, give it a chance. Don't be so closed-hearted and stuff. I see my message up there still says love. I never changed it. The next reading, I will get a sense of what this reading will be about, and for sure, on the next one, and I'll give it a label. So, say no to. Okay. Shadow work, no, it's back. You want to win. I gave you the 8 earlier. Ooh. 8, 4, 4, 4. All right, now what are we doing? I'm going to ask for a number, but before I do that, it said no and shadow work. You can't be around your old people and your old friends at this time. You have to welcome new ones. And that message has been made very clear to me throughout the reading. So, make sure you jot that down. And also, I'm going to close you out with a number. I got 888 twice. And I got random numbers. So, throughout your day, for the next 3 days, you're going to see angel numbers. Please confirm here when you do on a comment or even personal, so I could scratch you out and post that someday. Now, I do receive from time to time sweet things, and I haven't posted it yet, but I will. Confirmations and stuff like that. So, yeah, within 3 days. So keep your eyes peeled for them. Research the number, or check out my older videos that I do mention numbers, and I like to think I always tell you the energy of the number, or some form of information on it. You have to believe, though. You have to believe. So it's not magic if you don't believe. I got the 444. All right, this second movie. So I'll do it again one more time. Keep God first throughout your reading. Connecting, keep God first. Can I get a number for those who would need the confirmation, would like the confirmation, for those checking in on this reading for those who resonate. I got 111. I got 111. $444 again. Keep God first. 444 should mean something to you. Love, you are loved. And peace, love, and blessings. I keep getting the no card. No, I would say it's just a testament to moving in a different direction from where you've been. Alright, say no to everything you thought you knew and welcome your higher understanding, because you definitely are ascending. I did get that. You definitely are learning a lot of things that you didn't understand before. Alright, so peace, love, blessings. I will see you at the next one.